Alright, Livegang exclusive. We're here with Cornelius Beats, CEO of All Star Magazine. What's up, man?
What's going down, man? You alright?
Yeah, just cooling it, man. So we're just going ahead and get to it, man. So, how did you start, All Star Magazine? Where did that come from?
Man, I tell a lot of people I was working a day job, bro. I used to do security, you know what I'm saying? And, like, starting out from, like, how I grew up, man, I didn't really come from nothing, you know what I'm saying? So, how I came up with, like, the All Star Magazine name and doing this and doing that, it's like, I told myself, I'm going to quit my day job, right? But when I quit my day job, I can't go back. So I gotta think of something that's just epic as hell. So I came up with All Star Magazine. It's already familiar and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, if you ain't never heard of it, you still be like, oh, it's All Stars. It's shit. Everything is All Stars nowadays. You know what I'm saying? All Star football games, All Star weekend.
Yeah.
So come up with All Star Magazine. You know what I'm saying? And it was epic. Shit. Everything I do, man, I look at myself as an All Star. That's how I came up with it. Though.
Okay, that's cool. So when did it just like jump off, like the whole thing with the magazine just took off for you? Like what year was that?
Um, with it's kind of hard to say, bro, because like it's still unfolding. You know what I'm saying? But um, we've been in business for about maybe 6.5 to 7 years now. But I will say this: it's like doing to the fact that everything is switched over to like visual platform. Um, it's hard to say being on a digital standpoint. It's just like what I can tell you is when I started making money. You know what I'm saying? It took me at least 3 years to start making some serious cash. You know what I'm saying? So to answer your question, yeah, it took me about 6 years.
Okay, okay.
I mean, it took me about 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay, okay. Start making cash, you know what I mean? So like, do you get paid like off of like the views of your magazine or like your website? Like how does that go?
I don't really want to explain that.
Okay. Well, okay. Okay. Just say somebody that want to start their own magazine,
Right.
Stuff like that. Like, how do they set up? Like start out, I should say.
Right. So let's say if you want to, I mean, like publication industry is so different now. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can start a magazine. You know what I'm saying? But running the magazine is the hard part. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what to do, um, knowing what steps to take as far as the business standpoint. I mean, you can say, man, I'm finna open up. What's the name of yourself? Livegang?
Yeah.
Or Livegang. You can say I'm finna open up this and this, but it's just everything is like I said, everything is switched over to a visual standpoint. So it's really hard in this game because people's not really buying physical magazines no more. They want to see it on a visual. So the game had changed. But I mean, as far as like I said, anybody could just really do it, man. But learning a business, you just gotta educate yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. You're a producer. You make beats as well.
Right.
So when did you start taking that seriously?
I've been doing music since I was like 12 years old. Seriously, since I was like 12 years old. I always could sing. You know what I'm saying? I always could sing, play the piano. I remember being around my grandmama and my mom and stuff like that. And they would like hear me mumble like little tunes and stuff like that. But I just came out of my shell of being shy at the age of 12. Man, I just started singing and stuff and playing the piano. But like
Okay. So do you have like a single like with you singing on it, or you playing like producing? Like what do you have out right now?
man, honestly, well, personally, I don't necessarily do music no more. I'm more on a. I had to take a step back from the music aspect of stuff, but I'm more of the business guy now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I make stars.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be the star. I make them. You know what I'm saying? I make artists do what they are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as far as my music career, I do have songs out by myself. I do have songs that I produce for other, major artists and stuff like that too. So yeah.
Okay. So what are some of the artists that you have produced for?
I done produced for Day 26. Back when they was hot, when they was with Diddy, I produced for Master P. I done worked with 50 Cent.
Okay.
Um, man, I done worked with so many major artists. It's crazy, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay. You're like four people in one because you do the All Star magazine thing, you make beats, you produce, and I heard you do your
Videographer.
yeah.
Right. You know what's crazy? It's like I got into videography as a hobby. Um, just always. I mean, if you're in the like most producers, if you're in the film, I mean the music aspect of stuff, you eventually transform into the visual aspect of stuff.
Okay.
The reason why is because it's like it's kind of the same type of era.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the same era when you come into like when you come into into the music industry, bro. I got into visual because I was like, I'm really creative. I've always been creative. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to music, business. You know what I'm saying? Even with myself, I've always been creative. With visuals, man, I started visuals because I just wanted to paint my picture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And show people what I see behind. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
lens and stuff like that,
Yeah.
the camera. So that's kind of how I got into videography and shooting videos. It was really a hobby at first, man. I
Okay.
started to make some serious cash.
Yeah. Okay.
And I take it serious.
So, what is you can say like your best video that you did?
I can't say that. No, the best video to me, man. I gotta say, my best video that I've done thus far. It's a track that I did with my artist that I personally signed. His name is Jay Fresh.
Okay.
Um, I feel like a couple with Mo3 too. I really like what she said, that video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a really nice video. But I just did one with Kirk O'Baines as well too, man. So it
Okay.
came out pretty good. So it's really kind of hard. But my favorite, it got to be the Love featuring Jay Fresh.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite videos.
I saw that video, man. Where did y'all shoot that video?
We shot that video in Galveston. Really, we wasn't doing it in Dallas, but I was like, everybody uses everything out here. We got to go to another scenery, something more epic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got to paint like if you watch the video, you see a helicopter. Like I bought a helicopter for that day. You know what I'm saying? For my artist to be able to expand and show different parts of the vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So I see you working with Mo3 a lot, you know what I mean? That's, of course, it's the hottest artist in Texas right now.
Right.
That sounds a big deal, salute to him.
Right.
So, how did you meet Mo3?
I met Mo3, man. This is before we started working. I think Mo3 was doing some music with like Lil Flip, rapper Lil Flip. And like when I met him, it's crazy. We were just talking about this the other day. Yesterday, matter of fact, when I met him, it's crazy because he knew who I was, but I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
When I used to do music, like for a while, I was #1 on SoundCloud.
Oh.
That's like the website that all the artists go to get beats. But they had me like #1 in the charts on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So for a while, I was getting selling a whole lot of beats like that. But Mo3, when he met me, we was sitting in the studio. We didn't know he didn't know it was Cornelius Beats me until my tag came on. He was like, oh man, I remember when we made beats for so damn long. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how we met, man. We met through like me working in the studio with Lil Flip and Mo3 just sitting in there, just like listening to beats and shit like that, just off of his relationship.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But we had lost contact for like maybe like 2 years, bro. And then we linked back up, and I'm like, hey man, I'm Cornelius Beats. Like he knew who I was, but I wasn't making beats no more.
Oh, okay.
I was shooting videos.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, of course, like it's different promoting your business now than it is, back then.
Right.
So what has changed, what I'm saying, like as far as that promotion from now to back then?
And what type of what? For as music or?
As far as, all around your business, everything that you do.
Promoting, bro, and I'm gonna just speak it on it all. It's like with promoting, man, it have changed so much because you got so many different outlets. You got social media, you got television, you got radio, you got cell phones. You got so much stuff that you can promote on. It's ridiculous. Um, I remember back in the game, man. This is way before I even got into music. You only had one entity, well, two. That was TV and radio. You have social media. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of feel like, man, like promoting nowadays, bro. You just gotta put yourself on all the platforms.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? In order to make what you're trying to do come true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause it's all about the impression.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have more impressions, and more impressions and more impressions. Cause if I see you 5 times, I'm gonna know who you is, even if I ain't never shook your hand.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly.
That's how it goes, man. You just gotta be seen.
So, did you go to college for everything that you do?
I took classes on like music, but I didn't go to a physical like university or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I didn't go to college.
Why?
Me being, I'm like a hands-on person, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't have anything against school. I feel like everybody deserves an education. Because if you're not educated, then you can't get to the next level.
Yeah.
But, excuse me. It's like, this is my reason why I didn't go to college. Kind of felt like college was going to hold me back and put me in a mindset of I have to go work for somebody else. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I kind of feel like if I went to college, I would just only put myself further and further in debt. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I didn't go to college, and everything that I learned by picking up a book. Because nowadays you can get online.
Yeah.
That's your college YouTube right there, or your college is Google. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get online, and man, you can learn anything you want.
Yeah.
So my reason for not going to college, man, is just like, for one, it's like they put you in a paycheck mindset. And I don't live in a paycheck age. I make my own checks.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I couldn't let myself go through that.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. So where are you actually from?
I'm from Dallas.
Dallas?
Oak Cliff.
Oak Cliff. So how was it like growing up like in Dallas? Because we hear, First 48 on Dallas, you know what I'm saying? But we also hear the good parts of Dallas as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So how was like growing up, in Dallas?
Growing up in Dallas, man, it was stressful because a lot of stuff that I seen as a child, I shouldn't have seen. You know what I'm saying? Even with like, I did a lot of stuff when I was a child, bro. It's just like a lot of stuff that I don't even feel comfortable talking about. But my thing is like growing up in Dallas, man, it was just out in the open, like you in the streets. I ain't never been in the streets, but as a kid growing up, I was in the streets.
Yeah.
Working the streets with my partners, you know what I'm saying, breaking into houses, doing the stuff that teenagers do when they're trying to find out who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing foolishness. I've always been really level-headed. I never put myself in no drama. You know what I'm saying? I put myself in predicaments where I learn from my mistakes. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Growing up in Dallas and Oak Cliff, where I was from, I always wanted to overcome my environment. Seeing crackheads on the corner and shit like that. People asking for dope and money and this. I never allowed that to dictate where I was going. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, my upbringing was pretty good in the house. I didn't have everything that I wanted, but my mom made sure I had everything that I needed.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But I mean, growing up in Dallas, man, it wasn't so bad, man. It was kind of hard for me to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I see you, you know what I'm saying, with your family, with your kids and everything like that. Like, how did your life change becoming a father?
Man, it's crazy. My life changed. Like, growing up as a kid, I didn't always have two parents in the house. I'm not going to put my dad down because he was in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't talk to have, I wouldn't talk like a male. I didn't have that male figure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like growing up as a child, I used to always watch my mom struggle with us, me and my sisters and stuff like that. So I basically, I always told myself when I was a kid that I ain't gonna ever let my child live the life that I lived, being without a father or a father figure in my life. You know what I'm saying? So when I had my first child, which is my 6-year-old,
Mm-hmm.
um, like I never left her side. Like that was my princess. Well, she's still my princess.
Yeah.
I mean that was like my worship. Like that's what kept me going and got me to this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's how my life changed. Getting involved in, I used to be really involved in like worldly things.
Mm-hmm.
I had to stop that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, well it ain't about me no more. It's about my kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta make a way for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's kind of it changed me a lot, man, of doing a lot of foolish stuff because I was like, okay, well, I'm being selfish
Yeah.
when I do this foolish stuff and I get something happen to me and I can't provide for my child.
Yeah.
So that's selfish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I stopped a lot of that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. And a lot of these rappers, you know, what I mean, they sip lean, they do all these drugs or whatever like that, and people are saying, you know, they overdose from drinking lean and everything like that. Like, what is your take on, like, why, you know, what is your take on rappers, you know, drinking all that lean, and you know they have to drink, they have to drink water, you know. So, what is your take on that?
I mean, I can't speak for another man, but what I do know, um, I don't understand why artists do that, man, and rappers and stuff like that. I think it's just a trend, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just a trend, bro. Everybody want to fit in. See, it's a difference between being a man and a boy.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And what I know is, it's like, even in the industry that I'm in now,
Mm-hmm.
and knowing a lot of these artists is like, they come in the game not ready anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So they already instantly followers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You come in the game not drinking, but at the end of the game when you get high, you're drinking.
Yeah.
You come in the game not smoking, but shit, now you smoking weed and some other shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I think it's just a trend, bro. A lot of people just try to follow that trend, bro, and it killed them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My opinion on it though is like, your body is your temple. I mean,
Yeah.
your body is a temple, man. You can't destroy that. The most thing that in the world, okay, we all are rich, we all are successful
Mm-hmm.
because you have health.
Yeah.
If you're unhealthy and you ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter if you got millions and millions of dollars. If you're unhealthy, bro, you're gonna die. You can't take it. You can't take it where you're going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is to, you know, and this advice to artists, man. It's just, don't get caught up in this game and this world of things, man. You know what I'm saying? Even with fucking bitches, man. It's
Yeah.
bad for your health. For real, that's bad for your health. For real, man.
Okay, and I see you went to LA recently. Like, what was that about?
Man, I don't want to disclose a lot of stuff, man. But I went to LA, man. I shot a video, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in LA for quite some time, back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just work, bro.
Working?
Just work. Yeah, a lot of work. Building a brand out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And getting everything going.
Okay. For, you know, the next artists that want to, like, you know, be hot, you know, in the game, like, do you, would you tell them to, like, stay in their city, to take over their city first, or, like, just get a little buzz in their city and then go to a next state or city, then, you know what I'm saying, do some stuff there?
My advice to an up-and-coming artist, man, is, and when y'all run this interview, I want y'all to play this first. When y'all promote it, alright? My advice to an independent artist, man, if you're in the city and you feel like your city don't support you, then you already know what to do. outside of your city and come back to your city. Because the out of town nigga always get the most love. Period. That's just period. That's how I rock. So you know what I'm saying? If you stay in your city, you can make it work in your city too. You know what I'm saying? But that's just gonna determine your grind. That's gonna say, bro, anything that's worth having comes with a struggle. So I feel like, you know, artists they just gotta be ready. They gotta be ready to go over them humps, man. I had to do it. I helped a lot of artists go over them humps. So I remember when nobody know who the fuck I was. You know what I'm saying? Now I make a post and I get, you know what I'm saying, a lot of attention on it. It's like, yeah, but
okay. So okay, you talk about your you know, everything that you do. So you invest.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? What do you invest in?
See, a lot of people don't know, like I'm only 25. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm gonna be a realtor investor. I got a mentor by the name of Mike Say. You know what I'm saying? He's a really successful realtor investor. He's showing me how to get in the game. But other ways that I make my money, man, is like a lot of people don't even know I own a whole restoration business outside of the whole music scene. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with All Star. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do, man. I'm a grinder, man. I told you.
Okay.
For real.
Already, man. It's like
Yo, what up? It's your boy Cornelius Beast, man. Hey, the best that ever do it, man. All Star Magazine. Hey, and I'm rocking with Livegang exclusive. You already know. My boy DJ D Barry. We out, man. For real.